walking down the stairs. This is our sixth, seventh, no, eighth, I don't know, house. I'm walking down the stairs of this home. I go into the kitchen. It's a perfectly square kitchen. And the countertops are white, glossy, clean from the night before. I clean them before I go to bed. I walk over to the butcher block with the knives perfectly aligned in each slot. This is just another time, another day where I have reached my wit's end. I pull a knife out. I raise my house dress up. I place the knife against my thigh and slide the blade against my brown skin. But damn it, the knife is not sharpened. This is once again something that I wanted to finish. I wanted to end my life. I am done with this life, this military wife, spouse life. This, you carry it on your back on your own life. But the work that we have been doing, we, the committee in my head, we'll get to that in a minute. The work that we have been doing has brought us to a point where we are the voice for the voiceless. This big voice you hear today, she has done the work. She, we, all of us in our head. She is the mother to two children, London and Rome. London, the 14-year-old artist. She's so silly. She calls herself Silly Kid London. My son, Rome, Rome. He's 11 years old. He's the son that every mother loves. He's that little boy. You know what I'm talking about. And my dear husband, the person, the reason that, one, I am here in front of you today, because I am married to him. He is an active duty soldier in the United States Army. And while this is the 7th, 8th, or 9th home, I can't really recall. It's a perfect home. The home that we're in now, it's gorgeous. And as my neighbor would say, Pam is her name. You know, our houses are so nice. It's just missing a white picket fence. Her house is blue, my house is yellow, but they're identical. And as her husband, Jeff, says, the engineer, he's like, yeah, our houses are identical. They're like two hands. They are the exact same. The family that we have next door is excellent. They align with our family perfectly. They are a new family, a family that we have connected with. My kids, London and Rome, have friends. But as I mentioned before, this is the 7th, 8th, or 9th house that we've had to restart. I don't want to continue this over and over again, starting over. And it's funny, Donald, my blue-eyed, once blonde-haired husband, 5'8", perfectly statured. I call him my toy soldier because he fits into everything perfectly. He is the reason we have to move again. And when we're signing the kids up for activities, he's the first one to say, you can't quit in the middle of the season. And the committee and I, in my head, were, how, where, in what world can we do this? But you know, he's just trying to be a good parent. So I just listen. We sign the kids up for their activities, and yet again, we have to quit. And here we are in this beautiful home. I'm in my office, this office where I am able to work. I don't have to quit this job because it aligns with our life. It finally is aligning with our life. So now that we're here in this home, I have to make this home perfect for this new job. This new job. I am a background investigator. I enjoy my job. It feeds the person that I am inside. It brings so much joy to me and my family. I needed to modify this house, this perfect house. And in doing so, I ordered all sorts of things. But one thing in particular that I ordered was this beautiful white door. It was on Wayfair, $395. It's like, you know what? Add to cart. We're adding it. And the door arrives. I ask my husband, one of the few times he was home, not off on one of those fancy trips off to an island. I mean, TDY, excuse me. He was here to help me. We start to put the door together, and we both get to a point of frustration. It's just not lining up. It's not sliding on the track. It's just not aligning. He gets frustrated. I don't know why you even spent all this money on this door. You're just going to quit anyway, he says to me in that moment. So I silence myself. The committee in my head, we silence ourselves in that moment. Because as horrible of a statement as that was for him to say to me in this moment, his wife, the person who has quit multiple jobs for him, I swallow my pride. I bite my tongue and I take it because he was having a very human moment, a very human experience that we all have. And I let it go. I let it go. We finish putting the door together. We continue our lives here in this beautiful home. Every day, I'm able to enter into this room, slide the door back and forth. It has a little, but that little reminder of the door going back and forth, it's okay. Because even in this military house, if we have to move again, I can take the door with me and it will fit our lives along with this new job that we have. And I will be able to finish what I start.